everyone, Letty here. This is a different kind of video today. I am doing a budget video. So this is an intro into playing the mini savings challenges. We're going to be saving, playing, and I've got some freebies for you. Hi everyone, welcome back. So this is Letty. I wanted to do a slightly different video today. I have these savings challenges, and these are mini savings challenges, and I have them in my Etsy shop. This is what they look like. They're digital downloads. So here's what a Christmas set looks like. You get 6 of them. I have a coffee themed one, and you also get 6 of them. I also have a slightly larger one, more almost like a 4x6, and you're gonna get 8 of them in that set. But this is what it looks like when you print a digital savings challenge from like an Etsy shop. You're going to get it in paper form or in PDF form. You will then print it. Now, one of the things that I like doing with my challenges is I like to laminate them. And the reason why I laminate them is so that I can use permanent markers and then just wash it off with some alcohol. You can also add your stickers, your scratch stickers to your savings challenges. And it's really easy where you can actually reuse them multiple times if you laminate them. Now, you do not have to laminate them. You could absolutely just print your savings challenges and then cut them and then use regular markers, mark off your savings amounts, and then come back in and just toss these and print another set. But again, for today's video, I am actually using some laminated ones just as a heads up for you. Now, I mentioned that I can add these little stickers. These are scratchable stickers where they have multiple layers on them. So when you scratch off the top layer, it still leaves a clear film and you're able to see through under. So I can add these to my savings challenges and then actually use a little, like a cuticle pusher. I don't know if you can see it. It has just a little edge and I'm able to scratch off the little scratcher sticker off, and then it'll actually reveal how much to save. And so somebody had asked me recently, why do we use savings challenges? And so if you're on a budget or you are trying to save some money, and the last thing you want to do is spend a ton of money in order to try to save money, right? It seems like it would not make sense. But in reality, it's really a motivational kind of thing. So you actually are sort of investing in your long-term savings goals. And so there are lots of channels and lots of resources to get free tools that you can use, including on this video today. I'm going to give you some information towards the end on how to get a free set of mini savings challenges. And in the month of July, I am planning on having a ton of different freebies that I'll be releasing throughout the month. So you'll definitely want to stay tuned for that. But there's a ton of other channels that also have some freebies on their like Google Drives that you could print. So you definitely do not have to spend money if you do not want to. Probably in a future video, I will show you a couple different ways where you can use your crafty supplies, your stamps and your stickers and some of the things that you already have in your stash to also make some savings challenges items at no cost to you at all. And you'll still be able to dip into your crafty side of things. But again, I'm going to be showing you some of these pre-made challenges that I took the time to make on Canva. I prepped them for you. And again, stay tuned to the end because I'm going to show you how you can get some freebies just like this. Okay. So before I move on, let me just talk about a couple of things. So I am going to be using prop money. So I'm going to show you how you can use these savings challenges and sort of make it turn into like a game. So it makes it fun, which is really the whole point of having these types of savings challenges. It's to motivate you to continue to want to do it. It almost becomes addicting because it's so fun trying to save money that you are constantly wanting to make sure that you are putting more and more towards your savings, which is really the whole point of this. So I did bring in some prop money. This is just some fake money that I bought off of Amazon. Amazon has a bundle that you can purchase, and I believe you get like 30 of each denomination. And so it's a great way to avoid having to go back and forth to the bank. If you have, say, for instance, an additional savings account that has like a high yield savings account attached to it, you could just transfer your money to your high yield savings account and not have to go back and forth to the bank, but you're still able to take advantage of the fun in savings because it's definitely not fun to just transfer from one account to another. this actually will bring a little bit more life into it and make it super, super fun to where you're going to want to continuously be doing it. And in the long run, you can use those savings to put towards things that you need for either you, yourself, your family, just anything that you really, really need. So I did bring in $30, and these are 30 just ones for today's challenge. And I'm going to try to see how I can divvy it up amongst my challenges here. I just have a regular little die, and this is just one that I had purchased. And then again, I have a little cuticle pusher that I'm going to use for my scratchers, because I am going to go off camera for just a second. I'm going to add some scratchers to some of these. I feel like some of these would be really great to have, like, you know, these are the ones where like a mustard or a ketchup, and you get to choose how much to save. So I could say like my ketchup is going to be worth $2, and mustard, maybe I'm not a fan of, that's only going to be $1. And so I can then cover it with a scratcher, and it'll actually be more of a surprise instead of me just deciding and picking and choosing. That'll make it fun. Plus, when you have a challenge such as this one where you have random numbers all over the place, if you cover it up with a little sticker, it really makes it a surprise and just a ton of fun to try to figure out what exactly, you know, you're actually going to be saving, as opposed to just going straight for a specific number. Same thing with this kind of challenge where you've got 5s and 10s. And so this will make it super fun in that kind of challenge. Now, when you have a challenge like this that doesn't have a number, these are perfect for roll and saves. And so what you do is you take a die, or you could take multiple dice, and you roll it, and it'll tell you what number to save. And so if I was going to decide, okay, for this one bottle, I'm going to go ahead and put a 2. So I would write a 2 in there, mark it off, and then put $2 into my envelope. You could also just say, okay, you know what? I have $8 to put towards this challenge. I'm just going to go ahead and write in an 8. That's another option that you could do to try to save for this type of savings challenge that does not already have pre-populated numbers. Now, you also have coloring saving challenges. So you would pick an icon denomination. If I say each star is going to be, say, $5, then I would then go in, and every time I put $5 into this one savings challenge, I would color off one of the stars. So for instance, if I put $20, I would color in 4 of the stars and then keep moving for the next one. At the end, I would be able to add a total to kind of show how much I saved once all of my stars were colored. The beauty of this type of challenge is that you don't have to get stuck with what's pre-printed on the actual challenge itself. You may not want to try to save $35. You may not want to try to save $50. You may want to save, say, $100, or you may want to save, say, $10. You get to pick and choose. You could say each one is 50 cents, each one is $1, each one is $5, $10, whatever. The sky's the limit on these. You can pick and choose what you want. So you get to set the denomination. You call the shots on this. And then something like this is one where it just basically tells you what number to color in, and you can color it in. Now, you could do the same type of situation with this where we did over here, and we could say that every block, instead of it, even though it has a 1 here, we could say that every block is really a 5, or every one is actually a 10, and this will end up saving us $320 instead of just $32. So again, you get to pick and choose. You are the boss when it comes to these types of savings challenges. There are no mistakes. There are no wrong, processes or anything like that. I'm going to give you an insight if you're not familiar with budgeting and using savings challenges to save money. I'm going to give you a little bit of an insight as to how you can actually do it with these minimal tools. So next step is I'm going to just go ahead and add these little layering stickers or these scratch off stickers to a few of my challenges. I'll be right back, and then we'll go ahead and play the game. Okay, I am back. I've already added some scratcher stickers to some of the savings challenges you see there. On this one, I had those squares. I cut them in half so that way I would have the perfect shape to cover the condiments on this one. So, and I have already added the amount. So I am going to do $2 for the ketchup and $1 for the mustard. And then I have already also added my $2 here for my stars. And so these will be sort of low dollar savings challenges. I just want to try to get through them. You see this one will be saving $1. And then if I get one of these, I'll scratch off a number, and if for some reason I don't have enough, I'll just save it for the next time. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my $30, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll my dice, and it'll tell me which number savings challenge to add. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and what I'll do is every time it lands on one of the numbers, I'm going to go ahead and add $2 to that challenge, and I'm going to go through the entire stack of $30 until I have everything ready. Once I have that, then we'll go through and we'll scratch off and we'll actually do the saving. So I'm going to just roll my little 6-sided die. So we have a 3, I'm just going to go through and add. And so the beauty again of, ooh, lots of threes. The beauty of this is that you can pick and choose what you want to try to save for, and then have these little savings challenges to just make it super fun, super, super fun. So 6, so we need number 2 to get a little bit, and then everybody will have some. So you can just go through. Now you do not have to do your savings. Oh, there you go. Now all 6 of them have it. You don't have to do your savings challenge this way. That one rolled off, but it was a 6. But this is just one way to, again, make it fun for you. And then 1. So now we have our money distributed to all of our 6 savings challenges. I'm going to go ahead and put that little dice aside. And I'm just going to go one by one and work on the actual challenge itself. So I'm going to just push these up for a second, and we're going to go through sort of each of the different challenges, starting with this one. So now on this one was one where I get to roll and save, or I get to pick the amount. What I'm going to do is just to kind of make this one stretch, I'm going to count how many dollars I have. I'm going to add that number here, and then that will complete this savings challenge. So typically what we do is once this is done, I'm going to go and I'm going to add it back into my binder. In my binder, I have all my other additional challenges and my little envelopes, but this is just kind of a little way of saving it. This one is a small binder. So yeah, that's what we're going to go ahead and do is I'm going to just worry about completing these, and then off camera, I'll go back and I'll fill them back into my actual binder. So let's go ahead and go through. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So $8. This one challenge just got $8. So I'm going to just come through here, and I'm going to just take my permanent marker, and I'm going to pick an icon, and you know what? Let's do this barbecue pit. So we're going to go ahead and do an 8 right there. And then that will be the end of that one savings challenge, just like that. So let's go ahead and breeze through these next ones. So now this one had the 1s. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So $4 are going to go into this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a permanent marker. Now this one's just an alcohol marker that I have in my stash, and I'm going to go ahead and color the $4 that I had. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can color it, you can make it look a lot nicer than I am. I'm just going to go ahead and scratch it off for right now. So that is my $4 for this one savings challenge. Then we had the condiment challenge. So let's see how many we have. We have $2 total. So let's see what we scratch off. Now, the beauty of this is these are going to be my challenges, right? And so if for some reason I go over, I can always just save this for the next time I play. And then whenever I do have more money to put into this challenge, I can either finish paying back however much I owe, or then I can then go in and scratch some more of these. Now, if you don't want to do it this way with the dice, you can absolutely just say, you know what, today I'm going to put $10 in, and I'm going to just see where I can scratch, and I'll add it in that way as well. So you've got lots of options here. So I'm going to take the little cuticle pusher, and I'm going to just pick an icon. And I honestly don't remember where everything is at, which is probably to my benefit here, but I'm going to just go ahead and scratch one. And we got a mustard. You see how fun that is? Look at this. So we got a mustard, just like that. So that one was $1. So that's so far, that's $1 that's going into that challenge. I still have one more dollar. So let's scratch another one. I don't know. Let's just scratch another one. Oh no, I just went over. So here is a ketchup. And so now we have a $2 and a $1. That's $3. I only have $2 total. So this is one where I'll just come back and I will put the money back in afterwards. This is just a quick little vacuum. So just like that. So those are my 2 icons. So this one, I'm going to have an IOU on this one. So I've got my $2 here. I'll put that aside. Now this one, I know I'm going to go under because this one had 5s and 10s, and I don't even know if I have enough. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have $6. I might be able to do it. Let's go ahead and just scratch one. And again, I don't remember where any of the numbers are. Let's just try scratching one. Oh, we got a 5. Perfect. So here is our 5, and that one, I definitely have enough for it. But after that, I'm going to go ahead and hold off, and I'm just going to leave that extra $1 with this savings challenge. So let me just, and I'll just put this one in my envelope. And again, I have $1 extra for next time. I'm not even going to scratch because I know I definitely don't have enough. What you could also do is, like in this instance, I could take this $1 and I could always put it with this other savings challenge, which I think is what I'm going to do. So that way I'm even Steven on this one and on this one as well. So I have my $3 here now, which is perfect for this one. And then I have my $5 for this one, which is perfect because that's what I scratched off. Now I have 2 more challenges left. So this one was one where I have a bunch of different numbers on there and I'm not really sure what they are. 1, 2, 3, 4. I ended up with $4 total. And these numbers, I think they ranged from like 3 to maybe 8 or something. So I don't know where anything is at. Let's just try scratching one. So $3. Okay, so I have a 3 that I've scratched off, and I know that I have $4 here, so that's 4, and I'm gonna have 1 left over. I'm gonna scratch another number, and then what I'll do is I will just have to put it back in next time. So let's just pick another number, and I think I'll do this one, and it was a 4. So in this instance, it's probably the one I should have done first. So here is my $4. Here is my scratcher, and it says that I have $7 total that are owed. So I'm gonna put this with it, and I know that the next time I'm just gonna have to put in $3 before I can scratch another savings challenge scratcher sticker. So that's that one. And then the last one was the stars. And so again, I put each star at $2. Let's see how much I have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have $6 total. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just pick, I think I'll do a yellow. And so I'm gonna go ahead and come in and color. I have $6, so that means I'll be able to color in 3 stars. So let me just color them. And you could color these, you know, different colors if you really wanted to. I'm just gonna make it super easy on myself this one time. I think what I'll do is next time I'll do a different color, and then like each time I play, I'll do a different color so I can see how many times I played overall. So there are my 3 stars, which is my $6 for this one savings challenge. So I've completed all of the challenges, or I've done the first round of my savings challenges here. I just wanted to take a moment. I hope you were able to get a little bit of inspiration from that, kind of show you how to use these challenges, how much fun they can be. I can't wait to pull some more money and play these again. It's going to be so much fun. Again, you just use some basic everyday items. And then one thing I did want to mention is I'm actually going to give you this set for free. So if you click in the description box below, you'll be able to get this Patriotic set of mini savings challenges for free. And you can print them and then go ahead and you don't have to necessarily laminate them, but if you want to, you absolutely can. And then you can play the game just like I just did, or any which way that you want. You can set different amounts. You don't have to use stickers. You can really do this any which way that you want. So anyway, I just wanted to, again, just share that with y'all and kind of mention the items that I do have in my Etsy shop. But again, I'm going to be giving you this set for free. So make sure you click on the link down in the description box below and you'll be able to get to these savings challenges as well. Thanks for visiting, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you got a little bit of inspiration. I hope you had a little bit of fun. I know I did, and I was able to save a little bit of money. Let me know in the comments down below if you enjoyed this savings video. If so, I'll do some more of them. Or if you prefer just the crafty videos, let me know that too. Drop me a comment down below. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Happy saving!